Well, welcome everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the upcoming solar new moon eclipse that'll be occurring on March 29th, 2025. We're going to take a look at each life path number to see how this energy may influence you. And you may feel like you're just recovering from the last eclipse that we had on March 14th, which was the full moon lunar eclipse. And since then, we've sort of been in this like weird energy, weird portal type of energy between eclipses. But we're about to be in for the second round. So the solar eclipse, similar to the lunar eclipse, it is the start of a storyline. So we will likely start to see things unfold over the next 6 months to a year around this energy. This is a new moon. This is a solar eclipse. Solar energy has to do with vitality and, reaching your goals and taking actions and initiating something. Same thing with the new moon. So there may be some things that need to close out for us at this time that are no longer working, that are no longer contributing towards that progression forward. And so they will likely close out around this eclipse. They will be eclipsed out. However, there will be new things that will come in, new initiations, new starts, new beginnings. And this is the prime time to take action in those areas, to initiate, to take action, to assert yourself, to go after what it is that you're looking to go after. Now, I will say that this solar eclipse, and we'll talk more about this as it gets closer, I'll share some videos, but this is going to be a 5 energy that the solar eclipse is bringing in universally. So there will be a tremendous amount of change here, and we'll likely see that on the global scale. Again, not necessarily right away, not necessarily initially, but we'll have a pretty good indication of that change that's about to unfold over the coming months. All right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at each life path number to see what's in store for you. Life path number 8, you are going to be working with a vibration of the 31-4 for this eclipse. And so this can bring in various levels of competition, and opposition. So if you've been working on something, you could see people coming out of the woodwork to compete against you or to oppose whatever it is that you're trying to, accomplish. And I would say just be mindful of how you choose to engage, right? If you want to engage with that kind of behavior, that kind of energy, then, you'll face the consequences of that. And it will likely, feel heavy and kind of get you stuck. I would say avoid the competition, avoid the opposition, just keep moving and, set your sights on your vision, your goals, keep moving in that direction. And, the opposition will be silenced when you achieve that goal just through the act of doing so. And so I would say don't let the competition and the opposition deter you in whatever area this is. Can also be like with romance as well. So, follow your heart. If you're facing, let's just say you meet someone and maybe their family doesn't like you, or there's cultural differences or differences in beliefs, etc. Don't let that opposition keep you from exploring a connection that could actually be really, really powerful for you. Same thing with like friendships, that sort of thing. Just choose what you engage with, and choose wisely. The competition and the opposition will sort themselves out, right? You don't have to worry about it. Just keep moving in the direction that feels correct for you, feels aligned for you. You will likely see some obstacles come up now, and those obstacles are not meant to necessarily deter you. They're meant to show you what you're capable of, and, show you solutions that you wouldn't have found had you not had to move through those obstacles or those challenges. So you could see some of those come up, and I would say don't be too quick to sort of reroute. See what you can do to overcome those obstacles, even if it means working with others, connecting with others, calling in reinforcements. Because again, I feel like under this vibration, it's more about showing you, again, helping you to build your confidence by proving to yourself what you're capable of through overcoming those obstacles. Legal dealings, settlements could come up under this time. You could see some Again, some things that you've been working through could be settled at this time. And if they don't go the way that you had hoped they would go, I think at the very least what you'll see is a sense of relief because there's closure there. Because these will likely be things that, again, it's like you've been really invested in or having to put a lot of effort into or a lot of energy into. And that closure can just bring a lot of relief. I would say that this is a period where you're going to have to learn to adjust to others and sort of read the room and work with others and connect with others and not try to control the situation too much, but let's see how things flow. Let's see how people connect and like what are their strengths, where are your limitations, how can you come together, how can you adjust? I think you'll find that coming in pretty strongly over the next 6 months. This is a high energy period where you can accomplish a lot if you direct those energies towards accomplishing whatever it is you want to accomplish. This is not a time for procrastination or disorganization. So make sure you get your ducks in a row and put your energy where it needs to be, get focused, see it through to completion. And I think you'll be really pleased with what transpires over the next 6 months to a year for you. Be careful about, again, sort of conflict. Like be careful about overreactivity or, again, trying to control or be too much of a leader in the situation. Meaning, this is a time for collaboration as well as sharing your vision, having that motivation and that ambition and going for it, but just be cognizant of what it is that you're trying to grip so tightly to that you're actually restricting the energy and making it more difficult for yourself and others involved. Choose your battles, I would say, with this energy. The other thing I would say is, again, sort of leaning more towards needing to be right or having to prove yourself right is going to just lead to more isolation and not really help you at this time. So again, choose your battles, swallow your pride. That's probably going to come into play quite a bit. Don't become the doormat, obviously. That's not what we're saying here, but just be adaptable. Be adaptable this month and focused. Or not even this month, over the next 6 months to a year, get your ducks in a row. And, if you can do that, and of course you can, and if you can move through the procrastination, you could definitely see your finances improve at this time. You can join with others in very beautiful, honest, mutual environments and relationships that can bring about some really powerful, tangible results for all involved. So yeah, love this energy for you, 8s. This is a powerful energy for you guys. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.